Talk about a movie where the marketing failed me. The Roofman has the appearance of a goofy comedy that's based on a true story, but the difference in this movie is that it has an honesty to it that a lot of comedies don't have. And the movie's not really a comedy, it's more of a dramedy. You know, it's about a guy who, he's very intelligent, he can figure out schematics like he's Rain Man, but he doesn't really have the emotional or mental capacity to thrive with his talent. So he ends up robbing stores by going through the roof. And I gotta say, Channing Tatum was a perfect cast for this character because the guy he plays is pretty much this really nice guy, but he still does really bad things. And instead of, robbing stores, like, he doesn't want to hurt anyone. And he's very polite when he's robbing them. He's like, hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm robbing you. Just no big deal. It'll be okay. And you see that he's loving to his daughter, but because of what he does, because he ends up serving prison sentence time, he's, he faces real repercussions for his actions. And the movie doesn't try to give us like a rosy happy ending, although it has a rosy happy kind of theme to it. It's quite dark and it's quite honest and it's quite a lot of fun. It's one of those movies that's a throwback to the early 2000s, which makes me realize how old I am. And it doesn't overtly do it. Like, yes, Blockbuster Video and Toys R Us is in the movie. Like, Toys R Us is basically the place where Channing Tatum's character is hiding. And it's like, yeah, it's a throwback to that, but it's not overtly like that Y2K movie where it's like a member-berry film. It's just that happens to be the setting within a film that is about a guy who is a good person, but he does things that's going to ruin his life because he won't follow the rules of society, because maybe there are people like him who can't help themselves, but at the same time, they're not bad people. But yeah, I thought it had a lot of heart to it. There was a lot of great chemistry between him and Kirsten Dunst, who kind of plays his girlfriend in the movie that he ends up meeting because she works in the Toys R Us that he's hiding out in. And long story short, she doesn't know he's hiding there. They meet each other at church, blah, 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 blah. She has like this really great Southern charm to her, where although Kirsten Dunst I don't believe is Southern, like, I've never heard her speak in that accent that she does in this movie. It's believable and really sweet and believable. I said believable. It's really sweet, and you can actually buy this character, and she doesn't feel like she's just tacking on I'm from around here, how are you, honey? That's just my Southern charm. Like, she's not doing anything like that, and their chemistry is great together. It kind of reminded me of like those old rom-coms from like the 90s and some of the early 2000s that we don't really get a lot of anymore. It's like a dark rom-com in a way, but it's really more lenient on honesty and drama, and it's not like overtly funny. It's just kind of like little chuckle funny. But I think they could have cut about 20 minutes from the movie, because like the middle act, I like that they're slowly establishing each of these characters and how they know each other, but it goes on for a little too long, where we could just kind of cut to where the next main event's going to happen. And we could have kind of taken this story from there and expanded upon it a little bit in the ending. But otherwise, yeah, it was a lovely film. It's kind of like a weird, charming / charmless Ocean's 11. But there's more explanation as to why that is in my written review at ypareviews.com. I gave it 3.5 out of 4 Guinnesses. Comes out, I think, this Friday, October 10th. So I hope you enjoy it.